On our channel, here's going to be maybe a repair video on this unit. This is a Wi-Fi Energizer. The stickers all wore off the thing, but there's a sticker across here. This is it's branded Kencove, but it's actually made by a company called Pacton, P-A-K-T-O-N. They're out of Australia, I believe, makes this unit. This is a branded wise. It's a Kencove EKD16. It's a 16. Store joule, output joule, I don't know, but this is a Wi-Fi enabled unit. It means if you have it on Wi-Fi, you can actually use, I think there's an app you can download and use your phone to talk to the dumb thing and turn it on and off, you know, that sort of thing. But this came to us for repair. It's got, the note on it says, I think the power cord is bad, and this little wall wart's bad, which might be, but before I even tried that, like, something rolling around on the inside. So before I plug it in, I want to take it apart and see if we see anything bad with it. You know, see what's broken. This could just be a loose screw bouncing around. Could be a piece of plastic. All of a sudden, it could be an electronic component busted loose. You know, he never mentioned nothing in his note about it, but so maybe it happened during shipping. Who knows? So let's take the screws out of this thing. There's just 6 Phillips screws, 1 in each corner and 2 in the center. We don't see this model coming very often, and usually that sticker's wore off. Usually they've got it in the sunlight delaminates the sticker, and it starts peeling off and chipping away, you know, flaking off the front. I don't want to tip this thing over without getting the screws all where I can find them, because I don't want to lose the screws out of this thing. Okay, come on. Oh, shit. Alright, needs a little persuasion. There we go. Starting to slowly come apart. Smack the side of it. Just shake things up a little bit, and then there we go. Okay. Let's see where whatever's. See, these wires are labeled. There they are, so I'm going to unplug them. Yep, just a screw. I was rolling around. Let's see, where did it go? I think it went right there. I was in that transformer, because each corner transformer's got a screw holding it in, and this one's missing. So, not a big deal. Well, let's see. What's the voltage on this? This is a 24 volt system. It'll run on 12 volts and 13, 14, 15 volts, but we're going to, my power supply doesn't go up to 24, it goes up to 18. So we'll just put it at 18. Alright, we're going to apply power to the board. This does have a, oh, my wires and my power supply are all tangled up. Let me get them on. Tangled here. Wrapped up with some other cords. Okay. Looks like our positives there. Negatives there. I don't think this thing should turn on by itself. I think you got to push the switch on the front. Let's see. Okay, signs of life. Push the switch in the front. There it goes. Okay. It's got just about a 1 amp draw, 0.8 amp draw on this thing when it runs. So pretty decent drag on stuff. So if you're using this on a 12 volt system, it'd run your battery down pretty quick. Put that screw back in there. Okay, that's tight. Let's tighten these other ones. Oh, that was loose too. That was loose. All 4 on the transformer were loose. Let's check the ones on the circuit board, make sure that they're a little loose. That was a little bit loose. Man. A little bit. Okay, well, I broke the spade connector off the wire plugged on here. So let's get this off the board. So we need to put a crimp on a new one. I'll have to order. I don't think I've got. We'll check that cord out and see if the cord's good. I don't think I've got one like this in stock. Has this kind of plug on it right there. So this wasn't too bad of a repair. Just check out that wall wart. See if we're getting good power out of it. If we aren't, then that's definitely the issue. But the unit itself pulsing right along. Okay, so positive's over here. Negative's over here. That's kind of loose. Let's tighten that up a little bit. Okay, how you check these things. These are basically an AC to DC inverter, whatever you want to call it. Takes your 120 volt or 220 volt or whatever it's set up for on the input side. Turns into a DC volt. Look at that. There's a spot right there. I felt when I was pulling the wire apart, all tangled up. I wonder if that's an issue. Well, let's filter any other bad spots in it. Don't fill anymore. Let's cut it right there. This wires do have a polarity, and luckily they're labeled which wire's which. And what we can do is we can test at this end after we strip it back and see if it's good, because that looks like a hole in the wire. You can see the wire's in good shape. So let's get our multimeter out, set on DC volts. This says it is 20, input is anywhere from 100 volts to 240 volts. So it runs off of either. There's probably a thing you can pull off and put a different kind of a plug on there for, 220, 240 stuff, depending on where you're located. But the output on it is 24 volt. So let's plug this into here. Here, since the other one won't hold. Yeah, blue light came on, the deal there. Let's go across this. Don't know why it's dropping like a rock. It says 24 output, and we're already down to All I'm doing is holding it there. Started off at 18, now we're all the way up 16, 16, whatever it was, 15. Yeah, I think we got a problem with that wall wart deal. So the customer's probably right then. I mean, that little hole in the wire is probably not good, but there's definitely an issue there. So I'm going to have to order in another wall wart for this thing and get that squared away. And then we can, depending on what kind of end is on that wall wart, I'll probably have to splice this in to it, because this has that end. So you gotta be able to plug it in and have just a regular, regular little port on it. Has this, I don't know what they call this, kind of plug and forget. Anyways, but yeah, we'll call the customer up. I imagine it's gonna be fine. We can hook up power to it externally right here and see if it'll turn on. Let me get the power cord or the power supply back out, turn the power supply on. Not sure which ones are negative or positive, but we're just going to hook it across here and see. Yep. Had it right the first time. Let's see, turn it on. Turn it off, or standby or whatever. Oh, I don't know what that was. That's our battery voltage coming. So I got my power supply set about 18.4 volts, which is a peak that my power supply will go up to about 18 volts, and it showed 18.5. Yeah, 18.5 volts, 18.4. All right, let's put our meter on the front. Use this little analog gauge fence tester. We're doing good. Well, this one's going to be done. I got to order another wall wart for the guy. That's set for the same thing, and then we'll call this one done. But anyways, thanks for checking out our video. Here's a nice, easy test and repair, I guess. Call it repair. All right, well, until next time, see you later on. If you got an electric fence box that send us for repair, be happy to take a look at it for you. We do give free quotes. We work on all brands and ages of these boxes, at least we try to anyways. And until next time, see you later on.